Hi. Um, we hope you liked our previous video on the drum bead, and I think I mentioned last time that I would be showing another variation of it. So today we'll show you another variation of the drum bead itself. This pretty much requires, again, for measurements, a Jhumka mold and just a knife, and obviously the skill of your hands. So I would measure a well-kneaded ball of clay, measure it in, say, the 6th size here, cut off the excess, take it out, and with a little bit of water in my hand, just give it a quick nice roll. We start working on another variation of a drum bead. The process of starting this off would be very similar to the previous one, which is going to be, making this into a thick cylinder. As usual, tap both the top as well as the base, and tap really well, because the intention of tapping is to make it nice and flat. Just gets the shape more defined. This should do. This thickness would ideally be, please don't make it very thin, because then you really will end up with a very thin drum kind of a bead, and you don't want that. So this particular one has both the sides flattened off. Now in this position, I'll be using both my hands here and both the index fingers in this position, and with the help of the board, I would keep rotating it in the center. So what happens is that there is a depression that's actually formed in the center. If you can observe, there's a curve that's already starting to form. Start deepening that particular curve. You can be, slow with the process. Turn it, repeat it. It's a really simple way of getting the the ghungroo bead or the drum bead or whatever you want to call it. It's pretty easy, and it just makes use of 2 of your index fingers. Be slow with the process. You don't have to rush it. You can make out that it's already starting to form a depression in the center. The shape is starting to already show up. Give it a gentle tap up, a gentle tap down, and you have a shape like this that's formed. What you could do is, with the help of a knife now, just make sure the tip of your knife is always clean when you're working on something like this. We'll draw a line. Yeah, draw a line like that. We'll draw another one. By the way, this line is not very deep, because you don't want your bead to just cut off. It's not very deep, it's very superficial. So you see that you already have a shape like that's been formed. You can choose to do any design you want. So here what I'll do is I'll just do a zigzag kind of a design here. Make sure your lines are equidistant. I find this method more comfortable, but if you find any other way comfortable, please go ahead and do the zigzag design in the way you're comfortable doing it. There you go. As usual, I bring out my favorite little tool and add a little more detailing to it. I think, like I always say, detailing, please, it's your total creative freedom. Do anything you feel like that makes it look nice and pretty. a simple drum bead that's ready for you. Drum probably resembles more, more a fancier drum because of all the designing. And to obviously make it into a bead, we'll line the refill, and then we put a hole. Make sure it goes through correctly in the center, comes out also in the right manner. Repeat the hole with this again from the other side. There you have it. You have a lovely little simple bead, quite nice. Hope you found this this technique is probably easier than the previous one that I showed you, and I really hope this works for you as well. Do try it, and if you like what you're watching, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll surely upload and continue to upload more such videos. Thank you for watching.